The Rancor's Brothel presents The Curse of Strahd.
Welcome to the show, everybody. How's everybody doing?
Good.
Everybody excited from the last episode? It's been about a month, I think, roughly.
Mm-hmm.
Give or take, holidays, all that fun stuff get in the way.
I think it's been 4 weeks.
Yeah, I think it's been a month. So, we didn't really review, but I think everyone sort of knows where we left off.
Pretty much.
Kind of.
Yup.
It was night. Jeff ran away. Lucas is sleeping in a stable or something. Matt and I are together.
Jesus?
Some kind of nook or cranny.
Exactly like Jesus, except
Except I'm a freaking demon.
slightly more demonish.
Demony.
Away in a manger, Lestat lay his head.
The horns get in the way.
Big horns on his head or something.
Lestat,
Yes.
you're being chased.
While sleeping?
You are on the streets. You're running. Something's behind you.
Okay.
Something cloaked in shadow.
Of course it is.
Long, grabbing, reaching hands. You don't have to turn around. They're right behind you.
That's fine.
Here's your new stat changes again.
Yep.
You begin to run.
I am running.
And all around you, you're running through the streets of Valakut. And you're running and you're running and you're running and you turn down alleyways and you twist and you turn and there's nothing there and you can't find anything. And then suddenly there's a door that opens, a side street, and you go in it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's, you're going to escape. You're going to get away from the shadows that are chasing you.
And then you're on a stage in your underwear in front of a packed house.
No, he was just doing a running motion a second ago, and Chariots of Fire just popped in my head. I really wanted to sing it at that moment.
So, as you attempt to run into this bit of safety, you feel invisible hands just push you and throw you back out into the street. And all around you, doors continue to close, and you feel like you're slowing down, you're getting tired, these things are clawing at you, they're chasing you, they're going to get you. And suddenly, there's a wall, of glass right in front of you, as high as the eye can see. You have no choice. You look for a handhold, and you find that you just stick to the glass.
Oh.
You're a gecko.
I'm
too.
now a gecko. Awesome.
And as you just climb, and you just fly up this wall, and you're escaping, and the shadows are below you, and you've gotten up there, and as you get to the top, you feel something grab your throat, and suddenly you wake up covered in a cold sweat.
I really wanted you to say that the glass shattered, and then Stone Cold Steve Austin walked out.
I was hoping that was going to happen.
That was better. That was better than what I had.
I just suddenly get stunned.
Sorry. He gets stunned. And all of a sudden, he feels beer being drenched all over him.
Somewhere a crowd of wizards are sitting in a row, cheering, holding up signs.
This episode's dedicated to Dustin.
I mean, how do you think the stunning strike that my level 5 monk gets
Right?
is going to look?
You better call it. You better do an actual stunner.
You wake up.
Okay, I wake up. Covered in sweat, apparently.
Oh, well, yeah. You had a nightmare.
And you're running.
Is it light out? Is it still dark?
You get the sense that it's the,
Early hours of the morning?
yeah, it's light has not quite, dawn is not quite broken.
Okay.
But you definitely don't feel the urge to go back to sleep.
Do you need this?
Nope.
Okay.
What do I need your character sheet for?
I don't know. You've been making marks on it every time I have a dream.
It's interesting.
Didn't know if you need to make another one.
Nope.
Okay then. Just making sure you were up to date.
Nope, just need to erase things, like all your hit points.
Need to take your character sheet.
Call your hip. Now we leave it a couple.
You need a 4.
All right.
What would you like to
I
do?
wake up and I'm just like, well, that was fun. I'll try to shake it off, and I'm actually gonna head back towards Le Pub.
So you're going to go to Blue Water Inn?
Yeah, assuming that my companions are still there.
As you get there in the pre-dawn light, you notice that there aren't a lot of people out on the streets. It's still even a little bit early for those getting up to bake bread and stuff. They're probably just strolling along, give you some shifty glances as they head to their work. And you make your way to the Blue Water Inn.
Alrighty. I mean, is anybody in there?
Um,
They all sleep?
You go to open the door, and you realize that you can't because it's
Locked.
Well, no. In fact, you would know that it's not. They don't have a lock because it's two giant double doors.
Right.
They actually place a solid timber across it as if to hold.
I got you.
So you pull on it, and not surprisingly, it sort of.
Well, I'll go around back and go up to my room.
As you start to step back away, you hear some motion at the door, and you hear some fumbling behind it, and the door, one of the doors swings open, and he goes, you hear a voice say, Lestat,
Yeah.
is that you? Come in. I hadn't opened the doors yet this morning.
Hey, what's going on? I heard you.
And you see Erwin standing there, looking quite disheveled. Doesn't look like the man has been to bed this evening.
You all right? Where are my friends?
You didn't, you weren't with, you don't know, do you?
No. I don't know what don't I know?
Roll me a perception check.
22.
As you're standing there talking to Erwin, you sense a form, another presence in the room. You guys are not alone in the bar. You just get the sense that there's someone standing in the shadows off to the side.
Is it a creepy presence or just another person in the room?
Well, you're a demon, so
I mean-
what's the level of creepiness that would creep you out?
Well, all right. Is there somebody else in here?
Yes, Lestat, this is my brother, Corvus. And you see he indicates a man who steps out of the shadows. You can tell that they've got a similar strong jawline. Erwin is heavier, stockier. This man is lean, balding, sort of a hooked, beaked nose, just sort of the same way that all the other Mardikovs have, or at least, the two boys, Brom and Bray. And he's covered in hides and sort of a raven feather cloak, and he looks road weary. I sent for my brother in the middle of the night. I think that Corvus will be able to help you gentlemen on the next leg of your journey. You should talk to your friends to know why.
Okay. Why is the door super locked, and why do you look like you haven't slept all night?
It's been a long night.
Fair enough. Where are you riding in from?
Here and there.
You're in there. Where are my friends? Are they upstairs asleep? What's going on?
Most of them are.
Most of them. What do you mean most of them?
Davin has disappeared.
Davin has disappeared.
I'm not sure why.
You don't know where he went?
No.
Did he leave a note?
I don't know. And in fact, remembering that, he says, actually, they wanted to be up at first light. I think they intended to set off.
Well, it's getting there, so I'll just wake him up.
I'll...
Want to come with me, Corbin?
Corvus.
Corvus?
I'll prepare something light for you to breakfast on. And he heads
Appreciate
off
that.
into the back. The faces that are going back and forth at this table.
I kind of told you guys this was probably going to happen.
Yeah, no, it's, I know what's gonna happen.
Okay.
Especially the second he said there was a shadowy figure in the bar, and I'm like,
I didn't make that connection until he spoke.
absolutely.
Yep. All right. Well, that sucks balls.
All right.
I don't
think
remember
so.
what was on the note.
Told you actually at the beginning of this. So
Yeah, for those of you
Wait, so that went
not
up
in the
today
know,
on the correct level? Then?
before we started playing tonight, Cody set out Jeff's character sheet where Jeff sits. We were waiting for Jeff to get here, and we're like, okay, well, he's got Davin's sheet, so he must not be dead or whatever. So
He may not be dead.
he may not be dead. He may have went the way of the Bozak, but
Yep. All right. Well, let's is this the note that you guys got?
yeah, I just don't remember reading it.
Let's go wake up my friends. I guess this has been a pretty fun evening, and I'll go upstairs. Just
I thought you
knock on the door. I don't know. Do I have a key to that door? Probably.
I mean, you could knock. I don't remember if they lock or not. I don't think they do, actually. You guys hear pounding upon the door.
Hello.
Yeah, it's me.
Oh yes, you come in.
Open the door. Put some pants on, man.
You
Sorry,
actually-
we were grieving together.
I was the big spoon.
It's gone
A
down.
very, very large spoon. I see this. It's happening right now. Okay.
I mean, I'm
practically a f***ing ladle at that point. Jesus. You actually see that Irina is pulling up the hood on her cloak. She's got her pack ready to go.
Morning.
morning.
I hear there was some issues last night. Other than the other issues last night?
I'm gonna get out of bed. I'm gonna imagine that I probably slept grasping the amulet.
Sure.
I'm just gonna get up, like nod at him, nod at Irina, and walk out the door.
We've got places to go, son.
This is
Come with us.
Yeah,
Stay here.
I'm standing outside watching.
Is it Corvus?
You came
Corvus.
upstairs. You came upstairs too.
No,
Yeah.
this
Oh,
is-
He told me to
there.
come with.
Hello.
So
Well,
actually,
this is-
the first interaction would be Pither running into this
Yeah.
tall, bald human who looks slightly Mardukov-esque.
this is Corvus. I guess he's
Corvus Smartikov.
the innkeeper's brother.
Is he sitting next to him?
Probably
And I'm
relatively.
walking right past him.
All right.
All right.
I'm told his people aren't big on manners.
I mean, he's a nice guy.
Yes. Social niceties are lost on him.
So Pither, you seem to be leading this merry band. Where are you going?
So I smell food.
Yeah, you can smell that wolf bacon, or I mean, there's a smell of bread and meat emanating from the kitchen.
There's no actual food placed out.
Not yet.
Okay. Yeah, I'm walking. I'm leaving.
All right.
Wait, we
So,
need to eat before we go.
so Pither, where are you heading? I'm here to help.
My character's leaving.
Okay.
I know. I'm calling after him, standing there with the rest of them.
Where are you headed?
You gonna spend the rest of your days with your panties in a bunch?
To the northern lake.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
That's where the wizard's supposed to be. In that direction.
I'm eating breakfast. That guy.
Okay.
You can't rescue people on an empty stomach. It's a rule.
Lestat.
It's in a book somewhere. I'm gonna eat.
Okay.
I'll toss them both berries. A berry each.
Okay.
This is a good
Try
one.
that.
Just one berry?
And you're not hungry.
You feel
Interesting.
completely full.
What?
Let's go.
And
I hear some
you-
other people do this with bread. It's amazing.
I hear Irina sort of nods and she indicates, that she's headed off after him. So they're probably 100 yards behind you, Pither, if you care to look back.
I don't.
Okay.
These are really good.
You get to...
I'll give one to Arena and I'll catch up to him and give him one. Where are we heading?
To a tower on a lake. North of here.
There's no tower on Lake Zarovich.
No, there's like another lake.
Yeah.
So are you like our guide or something? What's going on here?
Like it was on the cards, man.
Actually, you just handed me a berry and I ate it. Like, what kind of a noob am I?
One who's now drugged, bitch!
You look quite handsome.
You mean on Lake Baratok?
I don't know. There's a wizard in a lake in a tower. That's where I'm headed.
No, there's no wizard at the tower.
Right.
Which wizard are you looking for?
I don't know.
We're looking for the mad wizard that tried to kill Strahd.
He's not. There's.
Oh,
No.
no.
He's not. He's in the mountains to the north, right?
I thought we were going to where Rictavio went.
That's right. Rictavio's in that tower.
Yeah.
That's, yeah. Vericon. I'm meeting Rictavio.
So which way are you headed?
I don't know. Whatever. North.
Okay. He is headed towards the north gate. You approach the north gate. You see that there are a couple of, militiamen there, keeping the gate closed. Good morning. They seem a little taken aback at the 8-foot tall man.
Open the gate, please.
You see him look at the sky. It's not. I gotta wait till daybreak.
Open the gate, please.
Like to make a roll to.
Pick him up and throw him over the gate, and then say, "Open it."
Just walk by him and pick the beam up.
That's an 11 on intimidation.
They're
Say
both-
please
they're both
is
kinda
intimidation.
They're like, what
Can I roll to boost him?
I don't know. I mean, I don't have anything else.
They're like. Apparently, they don't seem to take any of your crap.
Can I roll to boost him in his little endeavor? Of
No,
intimidation?
you can attempt another tact if you would like.
I can't intimidate, which I'm super proficient in.
How are you intimidating differently than being aggressive?
How tall is the wall?
Maybe a 10-foot tall wall.
Okay, can I do an acrobatics and jump to the top of it?
Sure. Give me a perception check.
12?
Yeah, there's spikes up there.
Okay. But, is there a way that I could ninja land and not...
If you roll really well, yes. Because if you think about it, these are actually timbers that have been laid together and then sawn at the top. So it's it's like a pencil. There's very little spot to step that's not either air or pointy bit.
Okay. I'm going to try it.
Sure, sounds great.
18?
Okay. You see the monk what do? Do you just leap really well, or do you
Like
scale
a
it?
little spinny thing. I wouldn't, a little element of a little wushu. Maybe a spin.
Okay. So you see him sort of aerial through the air, put his hand on the wall and pick himself up, and now he's standing, and he's got both feet sort of spread evenly across several points, so as to distribute the weight, and you are now standing on top of the wall.
And then I look down. Do I see anything on the outside of the wall? There any wolves trying to get in the door or anything crazy?
You see some rotten wolves' heads on pikes.
Yeah, there's nothing down there. You could just go ahead and open the door and let us out now. You can shut it behind us.
I will allow you to roll persuade. You are, in fact, looking out the door and looking around.
Crit fail.
Okay. They're like, one of them's like, seriously, dude, it's like another 20 minutes. We'll get the gate open. But I got, like, the last time when Steve did this, the wolves came in, and then
How
that
is
girl...
the gate locked? Like, is it just a bar across the front of it?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for the bar.
Okay.
I do my slow fall thing to come back down.
Make a strength roll.
God dang. What is that? 6.
20... Oh, wait, 6.
Yeah, sorry.
Um...
I started to add the 18.
Apparently, the guard steps in front of you in just such a way that keeps you, like, he's like, hey, seriously, the townsfolk are already on edge since, like, the Baron got his head cut off or something. I don't know, I wasn't there, like.
I'm gonna motion to hit him.
I'll let you roll another intimidate then. Because that fist is basically the size of his face.
Yeah, it's better. 21.
They move.
Like, they move out of the way?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, can I try the bar again?
You don't need a strength.
Okay.
I mean, you can move it relatively
Okay.
easily. You just sucked the first time.
Sorry,
Thank you.
Corvus. He's not usually like this. It's been a day.
I understand.
Okay.
It's 6:40 in the morning. How's it already been a day?
Last night was a day.
All right. You are
You
out.
don't know that.
It's been a week. All right.
Okay, so while we're walking along whatever trail we're on, I fill in Lestat on the note and what
I haven't
we're
seen the
doing.
note. Can I read the note?
Oh, the note from Davin?
Yeah, I never read it.
You proceed. It is a cool morning. The dew settles on, the trees and so on and so forth.
So
Crunches underneath you.
seriously, Corvin, are you like our guide or what's going on there? I missed that part of the conversation.
I'm hoping to be.
Well, I mean, what do you charge? Because we
No,
kind of
we're-
already started.
We are interested in helping you guys and making sure that you guys find the right way.
Who's we?
Our family.
Okay. Mardukov vouched for him, I say to Lestat.
It's his brother. I imagine he would.
Fair enough, well, you're alright with me.
You going all the way to the lake?
Yeah.
That's a
Okay.
good plan.
In about 30 minutes, you reach the edge of the lake.
Really? Is it that close? Yeah, I'm
we're also
sorry. I'm
trucking
thinking
along
of
because
You're going to Lake Zarovich, which is directly north.
it. Okay. Or is that the
No.
one? You're
You-
one.
if that's where Rictavia went, then that's where we're headed.
Yes.
Where is that, Troy?
North.
Okay, you're headed north then.
We saw a
Okay,
map,
which
right?
way? Which way is
We were
Baratok?
shown-
Northwest.
Northwest. Okay.
We were shown... Were we shown a map? I know we, as people...
No.
Okay. We were just told that it was north.
Yes. So you see Lake Baratok.
No.
Sorry, Lake Zarovich, excuse me. This is where you saved the girl who was being
Right.
tossed in the river.
Yeah.
Or tossed in the lake. Again, it's a very, very wide lake. Not quite as wide as, eye shot. You can see the other banks. But the sun has come up. The frost is dying off a little bit. But the road kind of just ends at the water line. A few boats off to the side. Otherwise, it's sort of just like when you were there yesterday, I think, or 2 days ago.
If we're going this way and I'm looking, I know that there's mountains around.
Yeah, it basically is going to you go across the lake, and then there's some woods, and then it all starts to rise, and then after a few minutes, it goes straight up into mountains.
But I know there's a road that goes that way. We've been sorted down that road.
No.
Yeah, we went down that road a little bit to go to the encampment.
Yes, that's to the west. You went out the north gate.
Okay.
The encampment is actually slightly southwest of Valaki.
Okay.
Yeah, if you're looking for Lake Baratok, you're going the wrong way.
Pither, in a rage at the loss of his best friend, is now finding himself standing at the banks of Lake Zarovich angrily.
No, I thought. No, never mind. The layout of what we've been doing, I guess I've gotten wrong.
That's fair.
It's also been a month.
I assumed that there were only 2 gates.
No,
3.
there are 3.
There's 3.
One to the north to Lake Zarovich. There's the Morning Gate, and then there's the Sunset Gate. The Morning Gate to the east, which points towards Ravenloft, Castle Ravenloft.
Right.
The Morning Gate to the west is where they've told you Kretsk is.
Okay.
Which is where he wants to go, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which is where I thought Rictivio headed.
Okay.
That direction. There's a lake that direction.
Yep.
Sort of.
But there's at some point if I'm going north, there's going to be a direction where there's no mountains, right? Or do they stretch?
As far as you can tell, they stretch as far as the eye can see.
Okay. I don't know. I'm going north.
You
Mountains don't bother me, so
will now need to get into a boat to go north.
I'll go around the lake. Whatever. I'll walk around the lake.
Okay.
Like if I saw the lake, I would not be going directly at the lake. I would have angled to go around.
Correct. I will let
Why
you
don't
know
we take the boat across?
there is no footpath around the lake.
Okay.
I'm just letting
We're
you know.
going into the woods if we're going that way.
You are.
I'm going. Like
Okay.
I think if we take the boats, it'll go faster.
I'm gonna go straight with you right now. I'm not listening to anybody at this point, so I'm walking. I'm going.
Roll me a survival check, Troy.
17.
Okay.
It landed in the cookie tray.
Are you all following with him?
Yeah, I mean,
Sure.
yeah.
Everyone else want to roll a survival?
24.
21.
7.
So surprisingly, Pither, for being 8 feet tall, seems to be cutting a swath relatively easily. You're not stepping through the shadows and over branches quite nearly as your new friend Corvus. He seems very much at home moving through these woods.
This is where he hunts the White Walkers.
Lestat, you also seem to have no problem.
Very comfortable in nature.
Irina and the monk both seem to be falling behind. She keeps tripping over branches, and you keep getting, she trips over roots, you get smacked by branches in the face. You two are rapidly falling behind the pace of that Pither is setting.
Wouldn't that be like an acrobatics check?
No. It's how you travel through the wilderness.
You're not cartwheeling through the woods.
I mean, you technically
Can
could.
I cartwheel through the woods?
You could cartwheel through the woods for, say, 50 feet, 100 feet. If you're marching through the morning, as it appears that you were doing, that is absolutely how well you know how to navigate the land. So you continue. You sort of, like I said, the lake is incredibly wide, so you're just sort of moving around the outer edges of its bank.
How big of a lake are we looking at? A mile? Like, larger? Smaller?
Big. I do know that. I never measured the circumference of the lake.
So what are we looking for, Pither?
Tower on a lake. I think I've said this like 3 times.
Yeah, it's that way, and I'll point
West?
just about straight west.
You're correct.
Different lake?
Yeah.
Different lake, Pither.
I knew that. I know that's not the same lake. I was told it was north.
Oh, alright.
It's northwest.
Okay.
Well,
You've
so
been there?
Yeah.
I'll change direction.
Be easier if we went back on a path.
Yeah, you want to take the road?
I'm changing direction.
Are you just changing direction through the wilderness?
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to go take the path?
I'm not going to leave him here.
Him, he's doing his own thing.
This guy likes to go
You
off
know,
on his
I-
own, so you can listen to him if you want.
I hear that kind of an attitude is kind of what's gotten him in this mood in the first place.
Oh, yeah. That happened. You know an awful lot about us, don't you?
Just what everyone's told us, or told me.
Okay. So make me some sort of wisdom-based roll. I don't know if I would take survival if that's your best modifier, or nature.
Nature is intelligence, wisdom is survival.
Survival. We'll take a survival roll.
25.
You know that Lake Zarovich at its widest is so point to point, straight east to west is 6 miles wide.
Sweet.
So you guys have probably covered, like a half mile, maybe pushing a mile. You also know that. Well, you know the easiest way to get there, but he could march directly through the wilderness if he wanted to.
Yeah, if we cut back
It's
through,
going to be rough going.
if we cut back through the woods slightly, we'll come to the Svalix Road headed west.
Works for me.
Pither.
I will slightly alter my direction.
There we go.
Corvus, will you make a survival check?
25.
I'm assuming Pither is acquiescing at least a little bit to the directions given him by Corvus, and you actually find that you suddenly pop out on another road that runs basically north-south. You know this is another road that you can take to get to Lake Zarovich, and if you head straight south on the path, you'll end up back on this Valich Road.
Okay.
So, can we walk and talk?
Yeah.
Sure.
So, Corvus, how do you know these lands so well when it seems fraught with peril to leave town?
I don't spend much time in towns.
Well, I mean, like, where do you live?
Here and there.
Outside.
That's vague.
Yeah.
Do you have dealings with the Vishtani? What,
Yeah, I have dealings with them. I have dealings with a little bit of everybody.
What do you do for a living? You just wander the woods alone, or,
No,
do you do
I'm not-
guiding a lot, a hunter?
I'm not sure how much Davin told you guys.
Nothing. He left in the middle of the night with a note that said, he had to go after her.
I know that Erwin has been talking to Davin about my family and the group that we're a part of.
I don't think Davin was telling us about that.
It's not something we should really talk about out in the open.
You mean in the woods when there's no one around?
There's eyes and ears everywhere.
Do you know sign language? Okay,
We'll talk about that later.
okay. I'm trusting a stranger in the middle of a land I'm not from, and
I'm a
fed me
druid.
a f***ing berry, and I'm not hungry anymore, and
Yeah, I'm a
little
druid.
weirded out.
I'm a druid.
Oh.
Yeah.
Cool.
Good guess.
Troy wins.
Almost as if somebody had read the Goodberry spell.
Yeah.
Well, that's neat. That explains some things. Doesn't
Yeah.
mean that you're necessarily, like a good guy or anything. Just saying.
Has my family done anything to her?
Right. I mean, we're in the land of Strahd, and you could be under his sway or something.
So could you.
Yes, but I've been with these other people, and you just showed up. You could be leading us to our deaths for all we know.
To be fair, we met you in a bar. Same as him.
You know what?
The same bar, in fact.
Oh my god.
Full circle, sir.
Corvus, they found us out. Attack them!
The Blue Water Inn is the character spawn point.
That's the last place we saved. Damn it.
That's pretty good.
Well, that's actually pretty reasonable. I'll just shut up now. We can continue. You ever go to Kresik?
Passive perceptions.
11.
14.
18?
14.
Holy shit. Hey, DM, he has a high passive perception.
Has a perception of
I know he
18.
does. I know he does. In fact,
We should just write it on his forehead.
She's right on your forehead.
you hear a twig snap about 60 feet off the road.
Which way?
We'll say to your right.
Okay.
It's
Can
a
I-
heavy footfall.
A heavy footfall.
Yeah.
Something that I would recognize, or...
You would guess that it's human. It's a boot.
Okay.
And you hear a...
It's a boot what?
Canada.
You had the punctuate the joke.
It's a heavy boot, and just after you hear that heavy boot, you hear the unmistakable sound of a bow tightening.
Down!
I will allow you all to make dex checks.
Like saving
Are
throw?
there trees on the sides of the road?
Yeah.
Saving. Is this a saving throw?
I would allow you to make an acrobatics leap if that's what you want to do.
Yeah. I want to leap into a branch.
I'll let him use acrobatics if you want to. For everyone else, it is a dex saving throw.
I got a
15.
23.
25.
Nice.
12.
Wow.
Nice.
I have +7
Oh,
on my
I've got an
dex
NPC
saving
that I gotta worry
throws.
about. Okay. Disadvantage. Remind me of that.
Why?
Because of reasons. Because I'm trying to.
Well, I'm not reminding you.
Okay. That's fine. They will roll it full then instead of at disadvantage. That's what
Oh,
I'm
never
trying to
mind. Never mind. You win.
remember. Thanks. Jeff, does a 15 hit?
No.
Okay. That probably doesn't hit. Nope. 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 You guys hear twang, 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 twang as arrows come flying out from one side of the... Matt, what'd you make on your acrobatics roll again?
23.
Okay.
But if one comes near me, I want to deflect missile.
No, not even close.
Okay, cool.
You all hit the dirt as arrows go flying over your heads, and you suddenly see forms, 5 of them, Vistani, step out, swords drawn, and you see one of them, clearly the leader, says, "We'll take your gold then."
Is it? It's not. The guy, it's not the guy we met before, is it?
No, never met this man before.
Do they know that I'm in the tree?
You're in a tree? Did I miss something?
Yeah.
20.
Instead of going down, I leapt.
Oh, nice.
It's a pretty damn good roll.
I will give you an action if you want to take it.
I mean, I could roll a sleight of hand if you'd rather.
No, I'm saying with the
Assassin's
23...
Creed this guy in the neck. That's what you do.
With the 23, you leapt so quickly that there's a moment of... They come out with scimitars drawn saying, "We'll take your gold."
15 days?
And then someone goes, wait. So you have one action if you want to take
Can
it.
you show me a placement of these characters?
You can get to them, but yes.
Well,
we
if
can
I want to
play
kill
them.
the leader, or if I want to...
I will allow you to strike either one, any of them.
Okay, I'm
sure,
jumping,
leader.
I'm leaping down on the leader to attack.
Okay.
Right in the
Roll me an attack with advantage.
How many are there?
So I get
5 total.
And I get 3 attacks on this guy, all with advantage.
There you go.
You want more than one dice?
Or second person, maybe.
11 on the first.
Nope.
Oh my god. It was 11 on the second. So I completely boffed it. Everything. Can I burn my f***ing inspiration?
If you want.
I'm pissed.
You've already got advantage.
He can burn the inspiration to reroll one attack, but he doesn't get it with advantage, so you get one additional roll.
Oh my god! Crit fail.
So you guys see this.
Oh my f***ing god!
You guys see this leader of the Vishtani come out. "We'll have your gold then." Wait, where's the 5th one? At which point, you guys see the monk descend. Like Batman.
I'm right here! He's the other guy's just like...
Matt drops down and swings, and every single
What was
punch
that?
just passes him.
What was that, Chris Farley?
Beverly Hills Ninja?
Thank you. Yeah. That's exactly, yeah.
God damn it, so much.
Your
There we go. 21, initiative 21, everybody. Rolled great.
How you get to hit first? 16.
15.
Matt, it's your turn.
Try punching him again. You might as well.
You can see now after your whiff that sort of the leader, this leader of the Vishtani has turned and is holding his scimitar in your general direction now. It is your action.
Attack.
Okay?
Does a 21 hit
Yes.
for 6.
Okay.
Does a 20 hit
Yes.
for 10.
I wanted Lucas to be
Bonus
on board.
action lift.
Okay.
I'm not counting on Hang on.
So after
Less than 11 hits.
No. So dropping down, you threw a couple shots, went, oh crap, you see him turn the sword, he's ready for you now, and you just wham bam, one to the face, one to the gut, hit him twice. Lestat, it is your turn. FYI, it takes half your movement to stand up.
Yeah.
So standing would take half your
You
movement.
can only use one bonus action, right?
Yes.
I still have to do a ranged attack if I'm going to attack.
Why?
Well, I mean, I've got
There's
that
4
double
squares there.
move thing, don't I?
Yes, you do. Bonus action to
Bonus action
dash.
to dash.
Yeah, you can move double.
Okay,
So you can
well
use your
then,
bonus action to get right up on them and attack them.
I
if you
will
would like.
do that.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna go ahead and attack the leader.
Okie dokie. Go
I've
for it.
got I'm actually. Look at me doing close range fighting, guys.
Gee, it only took
Let's
17 sessions.
let's
See
see if
how
you
this-
hit first.
See how
Let's
this
stop
long
talking
sword
shit.
does.
How much damage does a longsword do? I don't know. I
No,
haven't
21
used
hits.
Yes, it does.
9, 10, 11. Hang on, I get 3 dice for sneak attack. 17, 18, 19, 20.
Okay.
Oh, wait. I can actually...
Hither, it is your turn.
First of all, I am raging. I didn't say that, but I will be raging.
We already
All
know
right.
you're raging without even saying you're raging.
So 21 hits.
It does. He tries to bring his cutlass up, but he can't block your axe.
10.
You hit him for 10 total.
Not with fancy
Okay.
footwork.
I have a second attack. 14 probably doesn't hit.
No, that one he sidesteps. The leader of the Vishnani, in this book also known as Bandit Captain, 20 hit Troy.
Yeah.
And that's a crit. So you see his scimitar whip across Pither's face twice, drawing blood, and then almost out of nowhere, he sort of, as he flourishes with the scimitar, he pulls a dagger out of nowhere and brings it back across his chest. So he hits him 3 times, scimitar, dagger.
Wow.
And
So you
crit
get all those
is
health points.
crit full damage plus a roll.
2 rolls.
Two
One-
rolls, that's
2 rolls, 1 modifier.
I got 14 damage.
Which I take half of.
Correct. So you guys see him. This Vishtani guy lands 3 strikes that normally would have taken out a lesser man, and you see Pither look at him and be like, "Bitch, please." Corvus, it's your turn.
Druid dude.
Oh yeah,
You
I
gotta
forgot
stand
about
Bonus action.
Bonus action to stand?
No.
No,
To
bonus
turn
action.
into a brown bear.
Yes.
Our title track, Nocturne, provided by Sleep for the Weary off their new album, Nocturnes. To find out more about Sleep for the Weary, check them out on iTunes, SoundCloud, Facebook, and at sleepfortheweary.com. Join in the brothel conversation on Facebook. Questions, comments, and suggestions can be sent to between2crits@gmail.com. Like what you heard? Subscribe, share with your friends, and leave us a 5-star review on iTunes. Most of all, keep circulating the tapes.